Have you ever taken a quiet moment, perhaps early in the morning when the world hasn't quite woken up, and looked back on your life after Zaini? You've made it through decades of love, loss, laughter, and lessons. But even now, something still feels heavy. Not your back or your knees, but your heart. And maybe you can't quite name it. Maybe you just feel like you're carrying too much. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or even your 80s, what you're about to hear isn't just another motivational speech. It's a gentle, heartfelt reminder that peace, true peace, doesn't come from adding more to your life. It comes from letting go. We live in a culture that tells us to keep accumulating, more steps in our routine, more people to meet, more things to do. But at a certain point in life, joy isn't found in addition. It's found in subtraction. The ability to release what's no longer serving you, to create space for lightness, to finally feel free. You don't need to chase something new to feel alive. You just need to shed the weight that's been quietly pressing down on your spirit for years. Begin with this. Let go of the belief that there's nothing left to learn. You've seen the world change in unimaginable ways. Wars ending, new technologies rising, values shifting. You've raised children, maybe grandchildren. You've said goodbye to people you loved. Your life holds chapters many have never even begun. And yet, the most vibrant people at this stage are not those who think they know it all. They are the ones who remain curious, who pick up a new book, who ask why and how, without fear of looking foolish. A curious mind keeps your spirit alive. You're not done learning just because you've seen a lot. In fact, the more you've seen, the more meaning there is in what you still have yet to discover. Let life continue to surprise you. Now let's talk about your peace. You've earned it, haven't you? Through decades of giving, helping, and sacrificing. But peace cannot grow where there is emotional poison. If there are people in your life, friends, acquaintances, even family, who constantly belittle you, who drain your energy, who leave you feeling small, it's okay to step away. It doesn't mean you don't love them. It means you finally love yourself enough to say no. And sometimes that's the most courageous thing you can do. Remember, your time now is not for fixing others, it's for nurturing yourself. Look around your home. Maybe there's a drawer full of old batteries, broken pens, or kitchen tools you haven't used in 20 years. Maybe your closet holds outfits from a life you no longer live. Maybe your shelves are lined with keepsakes from people who are no longer here. These things can be comforting, but they can also quietly weigh you down. They hold energy. And when you cling to every object, every regret, every what if, there's no room left for joy to flow in. Letting go isn't forgetting, it's freeing up space. Space for stillness, space for light, space for new memories that reflect who you are now, not who you once were. And what about aging? We've been told it's a slow decline, that gray hair and wrinkles mean you're nearing the end. But let me offer another view. Aging is a privilege. Every line on your face is proof you've laughed. Every ache in your body is a reminder of the life you've lived. You are not a faded version of your younger self. You are a fuller version. Richer, wiser, stronger in ways that aren't always visible. You're not disappearing, you're deepening. And the world still needs that depth. Here's something else. Happiness isn't coming from anyone else. Not from your children, not from your spouse, not from some perfect friend or neighbor. At this point in life, waiting for others to bring you joy is like waiting for a train that stopped running years ago. The happiest people don't wait to be invited. They create, they explore, they try something new, even if it's small, a walk to a new cafe, a local class, a trip to the park. It's not about the scale of the activity, it's about the choice to live. You are not too old to begin again. You are not too far gone to feel joy. And you certainly don't need permission to do what makes you feel alive. This is your permission. Now let's stop the comparisons. The world is shouting at you to be younger, to buy this cream, that gadget, this diet, that miracle solution. But your value has nothing to do with how much you look like your 40-year-old self. You are not meant to compete with youth. You're meant to embody wisdom. Your strength now is quieter, but far more enduring. You know what matters and what doesn't. You've learned how to listen to your body, to your heart. Let that guide you. Don't waste another moment wishing you were someone you used to be. You've become someone better. And yes, regret. That old companion. We all carry it. The words we didn't say, the chances we didn't take, the decisions that haunt us. But regret is a silent poison. It doesn't scream, but it erodes joy. It tells you that what's behind you defines you, but it doesn't. What matters now is the wisdom you carry and what you do with it. You're allowed to forgive yourself. In fact, it's time. You did the best you could back then. You know more now, and you can use that knowledge to shape your remaining years into something truly meaningful. Finally, let go of the lie that it's too late. Too late for what? To love, to travel, to sing, to write? People in their 70s are starting nonprofits. People in their 80s are writing novels. People in their 90s are learning new languages, planting gardens, even launching YouTube channels. The only expiration date is the one we place on ourselves. Don't let the calendar dictate your dreams. The pen is still in your hand. The page is still blank. And you're still the author. So if today you feel burdened by fear, by clutter, by old beliefs, or tired comparisons, take this as your sign. Let it go. Release the expectation that you have to keep proving something. Release the need to be everything for everyone. Release the guilt, the regret, the fear of time passing. Let your next years be your lightest yet. And if even one part of this message spoke to you, if your heart whispered yes while reading, I invite you to say one simple word to yourself: free. Say it out loud. Whisper it before bed. Write it on a sticky note. Put it on your mirror. Free. That's who you are now. Free to begin again. Free to live with intention. Free to enjoy what you've earned, to become what you've always wanted, to stop waiting and start living. This is your time. And you, dear friend, are just getting started.